Hey, my name is Kathy Colaiacovo, and I wanted to share with you the secret behind my success for being in business for more than 13 years now. And I have to tell you, it truly would never have happened without the Virtual Assistant Career Success Program that Tawnya Sutherland created. I bought that back in 2008 when I was just starting out in business as an entrepreneur and starting my virtual assistant business. And it truly was the roadmap that helped me get my business up and running and is the secret reason behind the success I've had. I have always felt that the step by step process that she had in that system and still has to this day, many years later, is what truly guided me to having the success that I did and to understanding and knowing exactly what I needed to do and put in place to have a real business, which is something that a lot of people starting a virtual assistant business or in business as a freelancer forget about. There's actually a lot of very important steps you need to take to get your business up and running and off the ground. And Tanya's step by step framework is what made it happen for me. I always felt it was very interesting that I never had that worry about, did I do the right thing? What do I do next? What should I do? Because the steps were right there in the program. I would always see online people talking about, how do I do this? How do I get my virtual assistant business to do this? What do I do here? And I always thought, you should have bought Tanya's program because it really did take you through everything that you needed, from just the idea of having a business and turning it into a reality and the success that you can make it. And it's a lot of work, but if you want to do the work, it can pay off. Within 2 years of starting my virtual assistant business, I had a full practice and I had enough clients that I actually hired a subcontractor to help me do some of the work that I was doing. And by year 4, I hit 100,000 in my business with revenue. And then I started to expand even more. And in 2015, the business changed a lot. I changed a bit of my direction, but I will tell you the path that I got started on was truly happening the way that it did because of what she teaches in the virtual assistant career program. So if you ever wonder if it's a good investment or not, I would tell you 100% that it is. When I hit 7 figures in revenue, so that's over, it took me, I think, 8 years to hit $1 million in revenue. I thought back and I thought about, what would I have been or doing if I'd stayed working at the bank where I was working as in administration. It would have actually taken me over 29 years to make that much in salary working for the bank that I did in 8 years working for myself. And the reason, and I know 100% the reason why it worked so well for me is because I learned from Tanya all the steps to do to make it a success. So if you really are sitting here thinking, should I invest in this? Is it worth the money? Is it worth the time that I should put into it? 1,000% I would tell you it is. It will be one of the best investments in you that you ever make. And the support that you're going to get from Tanya in the bonuses that she has in the program now that are a little different from when I took it way back when, it's going to help you scale even more and even faster. And if you really doubt whether or not people can have a 6-figure business as a virtual assistant, I'm here to tell you that it is possible. It is a lot of work. But when you know those steps to take to make it happen in a good order and know exactly what you have to do to be the business owner that you're going to be now and be the CEO of whatever your VA company is going to be called, knowing what you have to do to make it all happen and having someone there who's got your back is going to make it so much easier for you. So I, for one, highly recommend Tanya's Virtual Assistant Career Success Program.